Welcome to Study Loop.
The domain of the function is when what is part of the logarithm is going to be greater than 0, because you can't take a logarithm of 0 and you can't take a logarithm of a negative value. So you could check the factor, what multiplies to negative 24 and adds to negative 5. That would be x minus 8 and x plus 3. So important parts to consider if we're thinking of values here would be -3 and +8 for roots of this quadratic. And we would check to see if it's positive, if it's greater than 0, like test to 0 here. It'd be -8 times 3, and that'd be -24. It's not positive. So it would be true to the left of -3 and to the right of 8. So what does that mean? The domain will be from negative infinity, and you will use I and F, to -3 union I don't know if you're going to type the union or not. You might just use a comma here, I'm not sure. But also from 8 to infinity. 8 not included to infinity. The asymptotes would be x equals -3. And x equals +8. Now, the x-intercepts would be when the function is equal to 0. I'm using the factored form here. But you can undo a log base 9 with an exponential base 9 to both sides, and so 9 to the 0 is 1. And actually, this isn't going to work in factored form. It's okay, but I'm going to go ahead and multiply it right back out. X squared minus 5x minus 24, because we need to now set this equal to 0 to solve the quadratic. I don't think anything multiplies by -25 and adds to -5, so we'll use the quadratic formula. Opposite b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So that'd be 5 plus or minus the square root of 25 plus 100 all over 2. 5 plus or minus the square root of 125 over 2, which would be 5 plus or minus 5 square root 5, because 125 is 25 times 5, all over 2. For the intercepts then, not sure the best way for you to input these, but it would be at 5 plus 5 square root 5 over 2. We're entering these as points, so it'd be 5 plus 5 square root 5 over 2, comma 0, and 5 minus 5 square root 5 all over 2, comma 0.